Well, I think like a couple of things to clear up, because I do think that now that obviously the trial and everything is passed, you could speak
for the most part.
For the most part,
I still gotta go to jail for no fucking. I ain't gonna say for no fucking reason, but
how long you gotta go to jail?
We'll see. It'll be up to the judge. Maybe a year, maybe longer, maybe less. Maybe the judge would be like, you ain't been in no trouble before this or after this. So, it was an isolated incident. A jealous bottom feeder, predicate, felon, bum-ass nigga hater that, fucking gasoline on the fire. So.
Well, I think, because kind of help me walk me through this, because Taxstone's lawyer.
His name is Ratstone. We address people properly because we're dealing facts.
Listen, the guy's in jail.
It's the fact of show.
You won. He's in jail.
It doesn't matter. Banger's dead. R.P. Banger. It ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's levels to winning and shit. You feel me?
For sure.
I had lost custody of my kids. I had to fight for that. I had to pay over $200,000 in lawyer fees, $500,000 bill. Yes, yeah. All of this type of shit that I had to go through. My career was crippled.
Right.
Like, it ain't, you can't, I'm kicking a fucking scumbag cockroach when they down. Mm-hmm. You feel me? I'm stepping on him, it's gonna be guts on the bottom of my shoe. His name is Ratstone. He wrote a letter to the judge, and his whole defense was that he didn't kill Banger. Troy Ave did it, wrestled for the gun, and Troy Ave shot his friend. So he's a fucking rat, and he's a fucking cockroach, and he's a bottom feeder, and we need to remove haters from the fucking community. We need to remove them. They need to be treated with the same disdain as we do fucking snitches that do crimes with their homies and turn around and flip on them, as we do with child molesters, as we do with rapists, all these type of people. Because hate is a cancer, and that shit spews over to other people.
Well, that's what I was going to say. So I think that the one thing about this gentleman is he does have a lot of industry friends, right? And so me being somebody who was actually friends with Banger, right?
Banger had a lot of love for you. It's a fact.
I never was like, free dude, fuck that. Like, dude killed my boy, you know what I'm saying? Like, I personally, like, it is what it is. I'm not in the situation. I wasn't there, but like, I think that I do think that the reason why you're not necessarily going through a lot of the backlash that like maybe a guy like 6ix9ine went through is because the situation, at least how it's been explained, is you just cleared your name up after a lawyer essentially wrote a letter pinning everything on you.
Well, it wasn't so much a lawyer. It was so much him. You can't do anything without your lawyer's approval. You have to give your lawyer this information. His lawyer is not coming up with alleged crimes that we was involved in. That's him being a guy that's in the know of street things. You know what I'm saying? It's not, his lawyer's not coming up with this info. So they wrote a letter to the judge, but even before that, the whole defense was that, it was Troy Ave. They said they got Troy Ave out there shooting on camera.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just corny shit that we not going for. And as far as like me and 6ix9ine is totally different, because 6ix9ine is was an active gang member. Mm-hmm. When you in gang shit, that shit is in the streets. You keep that shit in the streets. I don't care if somebody rapes your mother, you go kill them, or whatever happens to them.
Right.
It don't be no police shit involved. All my street business, I kept in the streets. I got shot when I was 15. Never heard about it. It's in the streets. I barely don't even rap about it.
Right.
I got shot in my head on Christmas Day.
Yeah.
I was there. The detectives was at my bedside. I ain't have nothing to say because we kept that in the streets. This shit is the internet. This shit is the same thing that this is like a stalker. Somebody who would tweet somebody 780 times over a 5-year period. Mm-hmm. This is craziness. It's like the person who killed John Lennon. The bitch who killed Selena, even though she wasn't a stalker, she was an assistant.
Right.
Like, this is a totally different situation. You feel me? This started in the public, and you don't never allow nobody to just say, I'm gonna crash out, throw my life away, and I'm taking you down with me. Nah, get the fuck off me. You go off that bridge yourself, don't.
Yeah.
Get off my body. You feel me?
Right. Yeah. And I do think too, like, you said letter aside, that it was a situation that was. But I do think the letter kind of like, at least optically, kind of like is like, hey,
yeah, definitely.
You know what I mean? Like, you want me to just like go with what this letter says, or you want me to hold myself down?
You feel me? Yeah, you want to play it fair. You want to play it fair, and it's sad that, I would even let somebody determine the rules of engagement, the rules of the game. You know what I'm saying? Which it happened, but then it's like, wait, hold on, we both in the ring boxing. This person took the gloves off, and you know what I mean? They sprayed some shit in my eye. What the fuck I'm supposed to do?
I wanted to talk to you because.
And the real ones are seeing that. If you look at the public opinion, even with people like my son, and generally these nuts, the taxi robber, he'll put up a post and people will be under his comments like, fuck you talking about? Troy, I have a real nigga. You bugging. He did what most rappers talk about doing. You want him to take the murder of his friend. You want him to take attempted murder on somebody that shot him that he took the gun from. Like people in the comments.
Right.
Even when Chano put up a post. Like these guys got to make their comments limited.
When you say Chano, you talking about Mano?
Yeah, Mano's Chano. Okay. You know exactly who he is. The world knows who
Listen, I love Mano, man.
I was just in... Mano doesn't love you. You love him, he doesn't love you. That's a fact.
Me and Mano are solid. He's a good guy, man.
What has he done good?
I mean,
what's he done? Did he move his mother out the hood?
I can't speak to
Did he help anybody in his community? Well, that's how you judge a man. You judge a man's character by their actions.
But you and Mano have great records together. You guys,
I've done favors for him, and I've done records, and I've carried.
I mean,
he
was on your album too.
He's on.
He wasn't on New York City the album.
Fuck no.
No, what was the record you? Oh no, I'm thinking of Prodigy.
Fuck no.
I'm thinking of the Prodigy
when
record.
I do albums, I'm meticulous with them shit.
No. I'm thinking of the Prodigy record. Yeah, I'm thinking of the Prodigy record.
People who I admire on New York City the album, not just whoever.
You never admired Mano ever?
Why would I?
Because he's
admire. Nah, I support it because he was from Brooklyn,
right?
And he was coming up. I'm always support. I show love,
right?
You know what I'm saying? Always, I show love. That's how I'm always show love. So I bought his album when it came out. It was trash. You know what I'm saying?
Which album was trash though?
Well, there's only one that I was.
The first album was great.
His first album, Kev, come on, dog.
No. The album on Atlantic was fire.
Here we go. Go with the cap.
No. The first
album was great, right?
His debut album on Atlantic was crazy.
The first album was great.
It was great.
Is it better than?
He had a record on there called Soldier.
I bet you it's not better than. And I'm not even gonna say classic like Outkast and shit like that. Since you saying the album's great, I'm gonna. Is it better than Clip's album?
No, I think this is one of the greatest albums ever.
Okay,
it's not. On the wall.
See, you don't got a bunch of albums over here.
No, I got some here. It's better than this album by now.
But I'm not going. I
think it's better by N.
He could never do nothing better than.
I think Mano's first album is better than that album from Nas. His first album, because he's put out other albums through Empire and shit.
Oh, what?
Bro, his first album was hard.
Oh, we gotta seriously look into your.
Crazy.
We gotta look.
Nah, bro, Mano's first album slept on.
You're the only person saying that.
That's not true.
I'm telling you, who? You and him? And his kid?
Nah, Mano's album is hard, bro. His first album,
what?
It's good.
Take a toll. People get in the comments. Y'all tell me it's
comments.
And especially from New York.
My Bandana, Soldier. He has some shit on that first album.
Oh, that's all right. So if you call his album great, what would you call New York City album if you had to rate them from 1 to 10?
Oh, I think it's a better album than Mano's first album.
But if you have, I want to see how.
You know, I'm a huge fan of New York City. I think that's your best album.
I want to see.
I think it's your best. Yeah. You think Major
You haven't heard Dear Hate I Win yet? Then that's more of everything. But when you say great album, if on a scale of 1 to 10, if New York City the album was a 10 or whatever you want to call it, what would that album be? Because we got to deal in facts here. We're gonna bring the Facto show to my guy Bootleg Kev shit, and our opinions are always based on facts.
Okay, so what would be a 10? Would Get Rich or Die Trying be a 10?
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of things I won't. I'm gonna say like a 9.8. I'm
okay. Get Rich or Die Trying.
I got a personal thing with like 50 Cent, my favorite.
Get Rich or Die Trying is a 10. New York City, the album for me is like a hard 8.
Okay.
And I think Mano's album is like a 7.5. 7.
Are you shitting me?
His first album is fire, bro.
Let's go to Pitchfork because Pitchfork actually
does. Fuck Pitchfork.
They give people zeros.
It's a bunch of fucking Williamsburg fucking weenies and tight pants fucking rating albums of fucking Pitchfork.
Hold on, you say it's a great album because
they had records on there I really liked.
Is it lyricism?
It was
substance.
It was a concept album.
Truth. Voice. Records.
It had good records. It was a good concept. It started off with him getting freed from jail. I like the album. Oh, you want me to? It's objective.
No, I just want to know why your opinions like that because because people have opinions.
Why I like Mano's first album?
Yeah, like I mean I don't want to know anymore. But I was saying like your opinion. Like
I think it was a dope.
I'll tell you why I love YG album. His first album.
Oh my Crazy Life's a classic. For sure.
It's what I'm trying to say.
That's like a 9.2.
When we say greats and classics, now, most people would tell you New York City album is a classic or Major Without Deal is a classic or New Pop. That's what most people would tell you. Those are classics. Now, I'm not gonna toot my own horn on my new shit, but I've never heard nobody say his shit was a classic. And we got to be careful with the titles that we give the things.
Well, I didn't say classic. I said it was a great album though.
I mean, great album. So we have bad albums, good albums, great albums, something else, and then classics. Or
yeah.
So it's mid.
It's a great album.
Yeah, if we got 2 levels above it, it's mid. 2 levels above it, 2 levels below. I just want with hip hop, it's too much gray areas. Like when you see,
it's all objective. It's all
winning hip hop award.
This is all subjective to like what I
gray
think.
Areas.
There's people who love Playboy Cardi. I don't agree with them.
Well, but that's the thing.
It's subjective.
If we have a grading system and a formula.
There's no formula because everyone's grading system and formula is different.
That's what I'm trying to say. That's what we need. If we have a grading, some people might say, like, I might be like, yo, Iverson is my favorite player. I know Jordan is better, but Iverson is my GOAT. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
But I can say why, okay, Jordan is better for these reasons. You know what I'm saying?
No, that's the same way I feel about like a lot of rap shit. I could be like, Pusha T is in my top 5. Or maybe my top like 8.
Pusha T is probably top. See now, you saying overall? If I'm talking about drug rap,
like drug rap, overall, my personal favorites, Pusha T's in my top 10, hands down.
I love Pusha.
If you were to have me put together like the not bootleg Kev 10, Pusha's not in the top 10.
Okay, so you mean?
But I'm putting him high as fuck on my shit.
Right,
you know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
That's why he's right there. You know what I'm saying? Pusha.
I got Tupac up there.
I just got into a fucking argument with Jim Jones that went viral over him saying Pusha T wasn't top 50. I was like, you're fucking crazy.
Yeah, I heard it. I heard about him saying that. I don't like top 50. That's crazy.
That's a wild statement.
Yeah,